If you have Logitech pedals, then you can be using them for more than just racing games. So, Logitech pedals have a pin plug, just like this one, and then that generally plugs into the back of your steering wheel, which then plugs into your computer, and you have a racing setup. You may also have a gear shifter to go with that, but you can't really use the pedals independently unless you purchase something like this. So this cable has the 9-pin setup, but it then goes out to a USB cable. So you can take this cable and plug it in here, and then plug this directly into your computer, and then decide what you want to use your pedals for. Now, what would you want to use them for other than a racing game, you might ask? Well, there are so many cool things that you can use it for that you've probably never considered. So I use this in first-person shooters all the time. I figured that my feet were just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, but I had so many keys on the keyboard that needed to be pressed. Also, a whole heap of keys on my mouse. So, for example, I use the accelerator pedal, and you can set this in increments. So, say the first 30% of the pedal makes me crouch, but then the next section makes me lay down. So I can just tap it a little bit and I'll crouch in the game, and then push it to the floor and I'll lay down. I can use these for changing weapons and walking versus running and all sorts of things. But outside of gaming, I use these when I'm doing video editing or photo editing, when there are repetitive tasks that I constantly have to do normally with my hands and my mouse, and it's so much easier to do it with my feet. Things like copying and pasting, for example. Really, really cool. The options are endless. But to do that, you need to grab yourself one of these cables, and then you can turn your Logitech pedals into so much more. Really, really like it, and I think you should give it a go. Enjoy!